Hey everybody, I'm Mama Beard and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are starting week 6 of our 60 days to move. I call it a challenge because that's quite a challenge with my family of 5, plus we have animals, we have chickens, so it's quite an ordeal, but we are lucky enough to find a place right away to be able to move into. It's a duplex and it's 1/3 of the size, so the biggest thing we have to do is downsize. So we are going out and about today. I say we because my daughter is home. She has a bit of a fever, so she's hanging out with me today. So we're going to go in the other house, get some stuff, bring it back here. And then one of my neighbors came over, and guys, they totally gave us a free mattress. Like, he said that he ordered the wrong size. It was supposed to be a queen, but he got a twin. I don't know if that's the company's fault or his fault. I didn't ask questions. He knocked on the door and said, hey, we got a free new twin mattress. I didn't realize it was new in a box, but we do need a new one for Betty Jan. So this is going in her bed. Unbelievable, and just so grateful about it. This community really just surprises. Hold on. So we're going to get this in Betty Jan's room and get that taken care of, get her a bed. And we're going to head over to the other house. Well, first thing we're going to do is put up a fence in our backyard. We also got our computer all set up. Yay! So that's exciting. She's got wings of fire. Her book. She's rotating laundry. All right, let's get out here and see what the day looks like. Oh, gorgeous. I'm hoping to get the mower out too from the other house so we can get some of this mowed up. We're going to section off so the chickens aren't getting onto the patio and everything and getting poop everywhere.
We have mouse traps on here.
Yeah, so we're going to set up the electric fence running from the side of the house all the way over to that fence there, so they'll have that area and some shade. So that's what we're up to right now. Oh, look at that view. Oh, they're ready to get out. All right, mission accomplished. You got the gate up. Well, it's an electric fence, but it's not on right now. So hopefully everybody will stay over there. And then this half will be chicken free. That's the goal anyway. All right, I got the first couple of rounds into our storage unit. I think this is a 10 by 12, maybe? Not the biggest one, but the second biggest one. This is going to end up coming to our place. But we're just trying to get stuff out of the house as much as we can. Those are like obscenely big stuffed animals. So those are there. And then this is all fabric, you guys. I have a problem. Back in Missouri, before I moved here, I used to make these car seat ponchos, and I would do that on the side while I had Betty Jan as a baby at home. And it did good, and I made some good money off of it, but it took a yard of fabric, and it was a circle, so I had bits and pieces of it left over. So I cut squares to make kind of like an I Spy blanket out of it to reuse the scraps. But I moved here and I've gotten out of sewing, and I can't get rid of my fabric though. Like, this is good money. This is money just sitting here if I could just start sewing again, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And I don't know, I wasn't quite ready to get rid of it yet. So it's in here. We can get rid of it, I guess, if I need to eventually. But at this moment, I think it's fine just being in the storage unit. All right, so Betty Jan and I are done. We are going to go grab some more stuff, fill up the van to take to the new house, and then we're going to grab some lunch. So I will bring you back when we're on to the next activity. Some of you have asked about our chickens and our turkeys and just kind of seeing how they are, and they're doing fantastic set up in the new place. I know it seems like we may have a lot of them, but I don't know if you guys have chickens, let me know if this is how you feel as well, but they just kind of make you happy. Like, I like to sit down and just watch them. They have fun little actions and the way that they socialize with each other. They have cliques, they have different personalities. I don't know, they're like, definitely little souls, and I love our chickens, and I'm so happy that we were able to bring them with them. This is the new coop that we got ordered. We just got it from a rent-a-center. Easier for us to get it and make payments than to build one ourselves due to the cost of lumber, plus just the labor. We don't really have the time to do it. We've never had turkeys before, and just seeing them interact, and this is our male Sprinkles. He likes to gobble. If there's any kind of loud noise, he will gobble in response, be like, no, I'm louder than you. It's really funny. Alright, so now that you've seen a little close-up of our chickens, we got all different kinds, kind of like a little barn house mix here. Another thing that has been added into my routine is walking my dog Jack every day. We no longer have a large area where I can let him out for him to go running, so we go on a daily walk, which has been good for both of us. Look at this gorgeous morning. Yeah, you guys see the fog under the mountains there? Wow, that's a picture right there. Wow. Gorgeous. Yep, no more fire.
I think I can tell where the fire is out there.
Oh, sprinkles. Looking good this morning. You too, Batman.
Oh, Mama, look. You see the tip of that big mountain right there?
Yeah?
There?
The very top one?
In the middle?
Uh-huh.
The very tip of it?
I see it.
I think that's because mostly the mountains are green and that one's just plain gray. So I think that's where the fire is.
No, I think that's just rock. The fire was over here. You kind of see that black spot above where the coop is? That's where the fire was. We recently had a wild forest fire that happened pretty close to our house. By the end of it, it was 3,200 acres, and there was a lot of people who lost some houses and some livestock needed to get relocated, but thankfully it is put out now and everything is back to normal. Hi, Cinnamon. How'd you sleep?
Smoke?
Yo, yeah, the smoke. You're acting like you're trains. I see. Choo choo. Nice. You guys ready for school? It's a nice eyeball you got there. Everybody seems to be enjoying our dryer and watching it from the front window. This is our youngest cat, Spooks. She is turning 3 this month. We got her 3 years ago around Halloween, so Spooks seemed like a fitting name for her. Hey everybody. So part of this week, what I did during the move is empty out the fridge and the freezer that's over there. Our landlord was able to get us a new fridge because the other one just quit working. So in the midst of all that, I discovered a lot of beef bones that I had in my freezer that I need to get used up. So I'm gonna make some beef broth. Now it's Saturday. I'm gonna have this just kind of boiling all night. You could also do this in a roaster, crock pot, Instapot, all that jazz. I also have a beef thing here, beef neck bone. Just throw that in there. Yeah. All right. And then I have some peppers that's from December of 22. Got lost in the bottom of it, so we'll put the peppers in there just for some extra flavor. I have a lot of garlic skins from one time I got a lot of garlic, so we're gonna put those garlic skins. It's a good way to use up lots of scraps if you keep your scraps from your veggies. Like here's some onion skins and pepper cores. It adds a lot of flavor. Need to start doing this again. Obviously, I started it several times because I couldn't find the bag. There we go. Let's see. So we got the bones in there. These are like ribeye bones where I cut it. Like if I cut the beef, the steak off the bone, you see, then I'll have a lot like that T-bones left over. So that's the kind of beef bones that I'm using for this. All right. And I'm going to get this. Oh, I also have some bay leaves. I usually use whole bay leaves, but I have this that I'm trying to use up, a bunch of different seasonings, and I'm going to strain this out anyway. So I'm just going to put, that was a lot. We'll see how that works. And then I'm also going to put some pepper. Some of this pepper, I grind it in my blender, and it's not quite ground enough. You get big chunks of it. So this is good to use for stock. So we'll put some pepper in there. And I think that is good for now. I'm not going to put any salt. So let's turn this. I'm just going to put this on a low simmer, and we'll let it come up to, that's pretty much just a simmer, and we'll let it go for a while. Oh, the vinegar. I have some red wine vinegar here. You really could use any kind of vinegar, distilled vinegar. I usually use apple cider vinegar, but once again, going through my stuff, I want to use what I have, so I'm going to put some shots of red wine vinegar in there. This really helps break down the bone, so you get all of that good nutrition and cartilage and everything out of the bone, and it'll go into your stock. All right, so that's all there is to it. Well, let me give this a stir. And then we're going to let this boil away, and I'll let you know how it goes. All right, let's let her cook. Now that our broth has been cooking and just simmering overnight, I'm going to strain it. I have a plastic colander and then a mesh one so it catches all of the finer crumbles that are in the bottom of it. So I went ahead and got it strained, and it looked like we got about 5 quarts of beef broth. So I would say that's really good. I'm going to throw this in the fridge and then we will deal with this later. But for now, let's go get a last tour of our old house. All right, guys. We are done. All cleared out. You ready, Jack? Let's check it out. I know you guys were wanting to see what it looked like. Here it is. Echo, echo. Not too shabby. We're gonna miss this house. We like the new one, but this one was nice too. Bathrooms. Here we go. You guys were wanting to see the whole house, so there's definitely a lot of, we're gonna miss this space, that's for sure. But and the trees, definitely lots of trees, but also there's lots of trees. So we have this little room here, and then there was a room back here. We didn't really do much with this room. And then this we called the arts and craft room, but it used to be a back deck that they sealed off and made into extra rooms. So that's kind of cool. Kitchen, bye-bye kitchen, bye-bye gas stove, I miss you. Oh, bedroom there. Bye-bye master bedroom, we shall miss you. Oh. Bye light. Like I said, bye to the light. And then here it's where we had our laundry room. It's their washer and dryer, so stay in here. And then the garage, all emptied out. Some pretty good space in here we're gonna miss, that's for sure. But alas, it goes to another family. Whew. Been looking my best here, but we are finally done. We actually had to take an extra day, so it's Saturday, but the landlords were fine with that. They just wanted to make sure that we got all of our stuff out. It's more important than having an extra day. So, mission accomplished. Things are out. Things are clean. We are ready to go, and now I gotta organize the new house. Yay! All right, let's go home and let's get some rest. I'd say we've earned it. goodbye to our old house. The very first place we moved to here in Montana. We hold a lot of good memories in there. The kids are kind of excited but also sad that we no longer have that other house. We're going to miss the space on it, having just the memories of the animals, the garden, but we're going to make great new memories here as well. Now, I'm sure you're curious about that broth. Here is one of them. She's really fatty because of those ribeye bones. A lot of that fat that was in there made this broth. Oh, it smelled so good all night long. Like whenever I'm cooking stock or have something in the roaster on the stove, I always wake up all night long thinking I left something on. Like, what's that smell? But it's just broth. So it has a nice, the fat cap separates here so you can easily pull this off, and then it has nice, let me show you, good gelatinized broth there. Can come off in one disc. You see how jiggly that is? That's what you want bone broth to be. So I'm going to use this to cook with. I have some pulled pork that I need to get cooked up, so I think what I'm going to be doing is using this beef broth with that, or I might end up canning some as well because I may not get to it all. So stay tuned. I'm going to be having some cooking videos coming out. I appreciate you guys for hanging with me on how long it kind of took me to get some content out during this move. I was trying to keep up with it, but I know you understand that, you know, this comes first, so I had to focus on moving the family. We are settled now. I lost my camera somewhere in the middle of the move and had not been able to find it, so I went ahead and got a new one on a payment plan. So now we have a brand new camera, but twist, 4 days after we got the new camera, we found the old one. That's right. Now I have 2 cameras, but hey, that means I can be spontaneous and switch up the angles, right? So now I could add a little spice to the channel, right? Hey, maybe it was meant to be. Well, thanks for coming along on our journey to move to a new place in 60 days that is 1/3 the size. Our storage unit is officially full, our garage is officially full, and I'm just working on reorganizing now. So thanks for coming along and following our journey with us. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time on Mama Bears.